name's Annette, and you might know me on social media as Nettersplays. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little introduction, and today I'm going to talk to you about Alpaca PacaPaca. It's a small 2 to 6 player game. It plays in about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll show you how to play, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. So let's go. Alright, so let me show you what's inside the box of Alpaca PacaPaca. So, as you see inside, you of course got the rule books. You have 2 of them. One's in English and another one is in Japanese. And of course you got the cards. And so here, you're going to get a whole bunch of different types of cards. These are all neck pieces. So these are things that you connect in between your head. So you got a whole bunch of heads for the different alpacas, and they're double-sided. And then you got a whole bunch of feet. So you're going to connect a whole bunch of neck pieces in between the feet and the head. So let me show you what you're going to do on your turn next. Okay, so first let me show you how to set up. To set up, all you have to do is give each person a pair of feet and a head. And these heads are also reversible, so you can pick and choose what kind of alpaca you want. And what you're going to do for your gameplay is you have only 3 options. So say if this is the draw deck, you draw 2 cards for your first option, and you could pick one and then discard the other one. So if I look at these 2, I'll go ahead and pick this one, which is the top of a scarf. I'll play it, and then I'll discard this one face down. This player will go ahead and do the same thing. Look at these 2. She'll pick the bottom of the bow and add it here, and then discard this one. Now this player can have another option. They can go ahead and decide to take all of the discard cards and play them all. So you can choose to just take them all and then you play them all. So coincidentally, this person actually completed a full scarf, as you can see here. And their neck is long too. So that's a big benefit in this game. Another option that this player can do is try to trade out one of their cards for another, 1, 2, or however way they want to trade. So there's trading involved between players. So it wouldn't be a fair trade in this case, but in the future, if you want to trade, you can trade. And if no one wants to trade with you, then you go back to option 1 or 2. And so this person will decide then to just take 2 cards since there's nothing in the discard pile. And go ahead and play one. And discard another. So the game ends basically when you finish playing all the cards in the draw deck. So once that's empty, the game is over. Everyone has one more turn to either complete any trades or anything, and then the game is done, and then we do final scoring. So I'll show you that next. Once the game is over, we're all set to score. So the scoring is very simple. All you have to do is add up your total pieces of complete sets. So in this case, here you have a complete scarf. So for this scarf, each piece is worth 2 points. So right here you would get a total of 6 points. If it was any shorter, say example, if it was complete and only had 2, you would get a total of 4 points. But if you were not completing the scarf, if you only have this, you would get nothing, only for complete sets. Another case is the ribbon. So if the ribbon's complete, you get 3 points for every piece. So in this case, you get 6 points. If it was incomplete, you get nothing. And another piece is the necklace. So for each necklace, you get 1 point. But if you get the full set of diamonds, hearts, club, and spade, then you get a bonus 5 points if all of this set is in your neck. So you would get 1 for each, plus a bonus of 5, so it would be a total of 9 points. Another thing to take into account is that there's blank ones. There's blank pieces on your neck, so they give you no points. And there's also mud. So if your alpaca is dirty, then you get -1 point. You also get little followers. So these little baby alpacas like to follow the papa or mama alpaca if they have that set. So for example, he has a complete scarf here. So this little baby alpaca will give that player a bonus of 3 points for a complete set. If, for example, this was not complete, this little baby ribbon, or this little baby alpaca with a ribbon, would not give you a bonus of 3 points, only if it's complete. Another thing to take into account is the longest neck. So at the end of the game, you're going to find out who has the longest neck. So you just count up your length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this player has the longest neck. They get a bonus 4 points at the end of the game. And the second longest gets a bonus of 2 points. If there's a tie, then you go ahead and just divide the points between the two players, or however many players are tied for first. So Alpaca PacaPaca actually has become one of my favorite little light card games to introduce to people. When I first meet a group of people, or if I don't know who I'm playing with, I just pick a random group of people to play with, and I don't know them very well, this is a great icebreaker. It's light, it's silly, it's easy to teach, it's easy to play, and by the end of this game, you're just all laughing and having a good time. That's exactly what you get with this game. Just a really light, good time. So, I really like this game too because of the artwork on it. I mean, it's super silly, and when you're picking and choosing your little feet and your little heads, and just trying to pick which side you're getting, it sets the theme for the rest of the game. I mean, just picking an alpaca with a mustache on it, it just sets the theme that this game is going to be really light, silly, and fun. So, not only that, but it also sets a trading mechanism in the game. So this actually surprised a couple of people because you're trading certain parts of the neck with other players. And so that actually adds a little bit more meat to this game because you're trying to figure out how can I get that piece that that player has, you know, so you're trying to trade with other players in order to get something you really want to add. And then you're also pressing your luck with the discard pile and taking all those cards. Even though it might give you the longest neck in the end of the game, you really don't want to pick up that many muddy cards too. So it's a really good light game with a little bit of meat in it. But if you're just looking for something completely ridiculous, a great icebreaker, I highly recommend Alpaca PacaPaca. So major thumbs up for me. Alright, well, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you want to follow some more videos that I make, regardless if they're reviews or just vlogs or whatever I might come up with, just go ahead and subscribe down below. Give me a like if you want. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and now meeplesincluded.com. So go ahead, I'll link everything down below. You can follow me everywhere. And then if you want to leave any comments or any other suggestions for any other videos, just go ahead and leave that down below in the comments section. So yeah, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!